Hello, Scorpio. Hi, this is Marta with Universal Power Tarot, and these messages we bring you today are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you guys. Hi, Scorpios. Let me please start with an apology. I am so sorry. I kind of skipped your reading there. Thank you, Isha, for pointing it out. And thank you so much for your patience. As a show of goodwill of sorts, if you call it that way, I would like to gift to you the extended, so it'll be incorporated in this reading. It'll be about 20 to 25 minutes long, your reading today, so please enjoy, and my sincerest apologies for this. Sorry, Scorpio. There was something about visibility that came up with your reading too, so being forgotten about, because I don't believe in accidents when it comes to these things. I don't mean to excuse myself at all, but this is one of the topics that came up here. I'm also getting throat chakra for you guys, really speaking up. Now it starts to become very, very clear, very, very clear. Like lovingly and honestly speak your truth, Scorpio. This is going to serve you really well, and your throat chakra, your self-expression, right? Also, food seems to be a topic. So grounding yourself by means of intake, really watching what you're consuming, not just in terms of food, apparently also energetically. Watch what you're taking in. What are you watching on a daily basis? Where are you? What situations are you putting yourself in, Scorpio? Is that beneficial for you or is it not? Let's have a look into your current situation, the higher view over your situation, and what you can do to help yourself. If you're new to this channel, please like, share, subscribe, and leave us a message, even if you're not new. That would be amazing because it helps myself more than you know. It helps me more than you know. So thank you if you could do this. Now let's hop in and let's have a look for you, Scorpio. Yes. Oh, this is amazing. This one, no. The Nine of Cups, that's wish fulfillment. That's incredible. It's solar plexus action, actually. Majorly shining your light here, Scorpio. I absolutely love it. I want to put that right here, right next to that gorgeous egg. I haven't been able to figure out what kind of a crystal this is. Feathers could be playing a role for you because this one wanted to be set up like this. I'm also interested in this color, and the colors here, we have this earthy tone, like from the feather. Colors and shapes seem to be playing a role here for you for sure, because they're really drawing my eye to that cream kind of a color, then it goes into darker, then it goes into brighter again, then we have the egg, and then it goes all the way to clear. So there is something about colors, like being interested in colors. Maybe you love to color in things, or that's what you're currently doing. You know, there's mandalas that you can color in to calm yourself down and to become more back to the present moment. As you can hear, like my voice starts to be a little bit raspy again. So again, throat chakra. But this is an amazing card to start off with. Like, not just one wish is coming true, but all of them, all at once is what I want to say with this one for you, Scorpio. Excuse me. No, yes, yeah. It's from an open heart. Open heart chakra is what I see here, because the more we open our heart chakra, the more we come in tune with our mission, the more our heart speaks to us, because that ability is just there. It's much like if if it was the other way around, then I mean, if somebody came up talking, or other way around, if you're coming up talking to someone and they're just not responsive or just not listening, you wouldn't just keep talking, right? And it's the same with the heart chakra. The moment you start to listen, that's when it becomes enhanced. That's the moment when it becomes louder. Okay. So that's what I see you doing here. And it's very clear, a new beginning that looks highly abundant. Whatever that means to you in whatever area you feel this is coming in, because it's very much connected to your heart space here, Scorpio. Like radiating that, and then woof, that comes in. You know, mind-heart coherence definitely comes to mind. There must have been something that you worked through recently, fairly recently here, that has helped you expand your heart chakra even more. And hence it's much easier. Manifestation must have become so much easier here for you, for that reason. It's also in the realms of you found the treasure within yourself, and so it shows up on the external. You must have done. And Scorpios, my sweethearts, I love you because you're one of the, deepest divers I know, because you go so deep emotionally. And a lot of the times I feel like people, or sometimes people do misunderstand you and your intensity, but your intensity comes from this rich emotional realm that you display, and that you display to yourself also. You're very interested in human workings. How does this work? You're also quite good at, this is what's, please take this with a grain of salt. The topic of manipulation comes up here. That's okay. So there's a little bit of shadow that shows up, which is totally fine. I'm getting the infinity symbol with this too. Being okay with those kind of tactics, techniques. Using them when you must, like when it's beneficial. This could have to do with family patterns. When we learn how to manipulate from a very early age, because our parents manipulate us, for example, this can become a tool later, and you can use it. Not to the detriment of other people, that's not what I mean here, but we can use it. Also when it comes to manipulating energies, if that makes more sense to you. Because I'm not condoning manipulation, manipulating others in the sense of just for self. That's not what I mean. But you're able to manipulate the energy in a room, and hence with this, as a tool, manipulate for example, a room that has tension, that has stress in it. You're able to manipulate it into a different vibration. Okay, Scorpio? And you can definitely pick up on that room. If anything, I want to say you're the one that brings all the people together. I'm now seeing a trainer. So you may be a trainer that is bringing together people from all sorts of background. Not in the sense of sports, although it could be, but in the sense of educational trainer. And they keep giving me the infinity symbol. So infinite possibilities, infinite options here for you, Scorpio. They're available. Wow, okay. What else? It was all a no, but there's one that wants to peek out. Yes. Oh, you're kidding. King of Wands. I just think I heard that today, King of Wands, as an influencer. That's what I see here, and indeed too. So you could be active on social media, but you display incredible strength here. Let me just pull that down a bit so you can follow. Here we are. Incredible strength. Of course, I'm getting fiery energy with this, but this in combination, with the heart, receiving informations that trickle or go into your heart space, and then you put in the necessary action. But this is masterfully done here by you, Scorpio. I have to say, and some people this may cause jealousy or envy in some people. I need to say this here. Interesting that would pop up. It's none of your concern though, because what they're doing with their reactions to you is their problem. It's not your problem. I really want to make that very clear. Don't even tap into those energies of if there's envy around. Like, I don't know why it's coming up over here to the right side. So that would be the masculine side. Because they're not giving it to me over here. They're giving it to me over here. Lizards again. Lizards keep popping up in the readings lately. It's crazy. So there's someone, maybe you can find the lizard emoji and post it if that's you, if that resonates with you. That's crazy because it just keeps showing up. So you are taking the necessary action, and you're the only one that's responsible for your reactions. For example, your reaction to the other people, like to that envy that could be displaced that could be there around you. But again, it's displaced. That's exactly what it is, because they don't know your journey. They haven't walked in your shoes. They don't know your life, and vice versa, I want to say, because you don't know theirs either. But if that's popping up, maybe you don't even want to hang out with these types of people, or with people that display those types of character traits. Coming back to self, putting a block right there, being unbothered, doesn't You may think about it for a minute or feel into it for a minute in terms of maybe that's what your past has been about. Maybe you were way more concerned as you were growing up. But that changed at some stage for you because you did the necessary healing work here where this does not play a role anymore, truthfully, which is like, okay, you do you. What I just heard is you do you, boo. You do you over there, I'll do me, all the way, all the way. Congratulations, Scorpio. That's amazing. Really, really cool and very strong, very loyal, very, very loyal. Oh my goodness, yeah. Interesting. There's cards that I don't see, so there's a surprise of sorts or something unexpected. No, no. Yes, there's a choice. Yeah, of course. There's a choice that you can make at any and all times. Like, what energies are you choosing to tap into? You are already that far ahead in your journey where you actually can choose where it feels like a choice, which is like, which way do I want to go? There could also be, in terms of the Nine of Cups, what kind of wish fulfillment do you wish to bring in? Like, what's your choice? Is it more on the, what do I want for myself? Which is fine too. What can I manifest for the greater good? Is a question that would come from your heart, though. What can I manifest for the greater good? How do I want this world to look like? All in the sense of oneness. I'm getting huge Aquarius energies here now, too. So you could have Aquarius in your chart, or you just felt drawn to this reading, too. This one, no. This one, yes. Crazy. Fast-moving energies. It's like you spark one thing and the others are sparked. You may really have that ability, Scorpio, in terms of, again, I'm getting the trainer kind of a profession or speaker, apologies, where you spark other people, where there's an idea that you bring in and you spark other minds. You're getting them excited. You're maybe really, really good at motivating others, at bringing others together. And this is where it's going to go for you too, if that's what you choose, because you can. Your presence is quite immense, as you would expect from Scorpio. I love you, Scorpio, for that presence because it's very intense. I love that type of intensity. I love your deep dives. I love what you bring to the table. I really do. So this is quite amazing. Oh, this feels so good. This is a warm heart space, a really warm-hearted person. And it didn't come easy, let me say that, because you've been, smacked down by life a couple of times. They're now giving me a triangle shape. Shapes seem to be very important to you. Shapes and colors, like I mentioned earlier, because I'm very much getting like a very warm heart. This feels so good. I want to stay here, please. It feels amazing. Oh my goodness. Oh, you're such a kind soul, you know that? Yes, you do have your stingers and you do have your moments, as we all do, absolutely. But this is so beautiful, those energies. You're such a kind-hearted person, so warm, so, so warm. Please don't close that beautiful heart of yours here, Scorpio, because it's important you keep it open. And for the encounters that are gonna come in, that want to come in here for you, don't close your beautiful heart here. More? No. Yes. We're going to continue with the Lightworker Oracle here for you. Oops, there's another one underneath. Let me see for Scorpio. What do we have for Scorpios? My dear Scorpios. What is for this one? This one, yes. Ooh, an invitation to connect. And look at that. Solar plexus, heart chakra is what I'm very much getting with this. And number 19. We have the 9 here and we have the 19 here, and that's the ace. This was so important. Whatever has happened here to you, that you may have closed your heart space previously, now it seems to be open. That has to do with the invitation to connect here for sure. Give me a minute. There's lots of, energetic things around you, energetic beings, I want to say. Lots of energies. You're really able to manipulate the energy of the room. You are. You can read the room. You can read people like it's nothing, where others have to maybe put in more energy. You're just like, yep, got it. And then it's very clear to you what that person has to do. So I get huge channeling abilities here for you. You're very, very awake, very, very conscious of the energetic worlds, of the energetic workings. And that makes so much sense because, see, mind heart coherence, hence all the energies. It's almost like you can see them. Some of you are able to see spheres, not just in pictures, but really, or, on video, because that's where they sometimes show up. But it's actually there. It is right there. There's Mars energy. So Aries, god of war, is what I'm getting here. Strong masculine energy. Remember when I felt it over here on the masculine side? So there is something that you have learned about healing the divine masculine, healing, becoming that yourself, becoming a healed masculine yourself. This is very interesting because that's what this world really needs. Healthy feminine, healthy masculine energy, divine feminine, divine masculine energy, and to really step into the role of the protector, of the provider, no longer in this abusive, manipulative. I almost said it earlier, but then I didn't because I was like, oh, maybe I should take it a bit easy. But now they're bringing it up again, so I'm going to say it. It's in the realms of the manipulation type of energy, right? Because every sign has the shadow aspect and the light aspect. And it's a matter of transmuting those energy into something else that's no longer self-serving, but rather serving of the greater good. And that's what I see you do here. Like, you've come a long way, for sure. So bringing it into the physical with this, that's what I'm seeing. Congratulations is what I can say here. That's amazing. So let's see, an invitation to connect. Love exists throughout our universe. Many loving beings that do not belong to the human race exist in worlds beyond the earthly realm. Among these are those who are aware of the spiritual plight of humanity and are willing to and able to help us move forward. I feel this is you, very much talking about you. Star being, star child may be a term that you greatly resonate with or will be resonating with. There is a reading over on Patreon, a Lightworkers reading, where we're touching base with that may be beneficial to you. I'll attach it down below if you're interested in that. Unlike those who close their minds because they fear the unknown, you have an open mind and an open, receptive heart, exactly what we've been talking about here. Beings from other worlds recognize you as a receptive channel for their unconditionally loving assistance in this world. That's wonderful. You will both benefit from this individually and help the planet. So you are being offered an invitation to connect. Exactly. All right, and there are many dimensions to existence. For those who are developing evolved sensory perception, the senses will not be restricted to being impressed upon by the physical dimension. There are higher dimensions that the psychic or emotional nature can recognize, and even more refined dimensions that the higher mind can recognize. And this is precisely you, Scorpio, here for sure, because you just have those abilities. You do. Like, by nature, it's just a matter, or has been a matter, of putting them to correct use, I want to say, and fine-tuning. Exactly. It's such incredible energy for you here. Thank you for being such an open-hearted, open-minded person. Thank you for having done the work to keep it open, because that can be quite challenging here in this density. It will become increasingly easier for those of you that have started to do this work and that have recognized the beauty of this planet, the beauty that is surrounding us, the beauty that can be found within human beings, within this life here on Earth. Beauty within water, the beauty within every living thing here on this planet. Oh, you're such sensitive beings. It's really touching, because when you're so sensitive, it can be hard, but it will become increasingly easier the moment you start to accept this, right? I think most of you know this because you've been through this process before. How amazing and soft this world can receive you. There's huge feminine energy. So what I'm thinking here is your feminine energy feels very healed, feels very together, feels very, not even together, but very healed, very healthy, thriving, I want to say. And the masculine, there may need to be some healing. This is also the energy that brings, that materializes things, right? That protects and provides. So you have done a lot of work in this area, but like I said, there could still be here and there like popping up little itty bitty things. Beyond that, there are dimensions that the mind, even in its most expansive state, cannot grasp, but the spirit knows it to be real. The more your sensitivity to subtle energy evolves, the more aware you become of these worlds beyond this world, for sure. For some, this will be easy to accept and will inspire interest in learning more. Others may be tentative about exploring connections with non-earthly beings. Yeah, and trust your gut here. It doesn't matter how other people go about it, right? Or what other people think or feel about it. As long as you're not hurting anyone, like you're good, right? But I understand not wanting to go deeper into certain things and explore certain things because you may have had past life experience with certain beings and are not very inclined in that direction, and let that just be so. That's fine. You don't owe anyone an explanation, right? Just be with yourself and feel what feels good for you. Great peace can grow in the heart of those who are unafraid, who are open to the idea of beings that are aware of humanity, but not human themselves, who want to help humanity evolve and have the spiritual power to be able to do so. No matter how mixed up and consumed by darkness the world may seem at times, there are so many powers of light working to see the earth and humanity through this most interesting time, to see us into the new age of spiritual enlightenment. It is all part of this divine experiment of life, and there are many forces invested in the successful and loving evolution of humanity. There's an invocation that I will be posting over on Patreon. It's available with a $2 tier, just so you know. But I also want to say I can definitely attest to that, because the spiritual journey can feel sometimes very, very lonely. But, you know, I've worked with enough of you guys to know like how many amazing light beings are out there, and the type of work they undergo, that you guys undergo to be here to help with the evolution. It's tremendous, right? The learning processes that are evolved here, and the shadow work that comes together, the healing of family lineage. Really, there's, you know, bowing my head to those of you that are doing this type of work. It's not the easiest one to do, but it's definitely one that's very rewarding, especially in the long run. And oh God, I'm so happy, you know, to see this. So let that be a testament to how amazing and great of light beings we have here. Okay? No. What now? This one, yes. Oh, okay. I haven't even, sure, yes, okay. I haven't even initiated it because, okay, Sacred Rebels Oracle. I haven't even drawn one card for myself here, but apparently it wants to come in for you, Scorpio. Sure, yes. Okay, cool. I started to work with the deck of a friend of mine. Love and light exclusively, please. Love and light exclusively of the highest Christ light and highest divine consciousness. Thank you so much. Yes, okay. I just asked if it wanted to work with us already, and it said yes. It seemed to have been urgent, and I just got it today. So Scorpio, just for you. Sometimes it's good, you know, to be forgotten about a little bit, because that means yours will include this special healing message here. I hope it receives you well. Last card, I think. What do we have for Scorpio? What's most beneficial for them to know right now? Yes. No. Yeah. Oh my God, power of attraction. Wow, this has immediately two meanings to it for me. First of all, God, this is a beautiful card. Jesus. I'm seeing, you know, honey, the bees, how they're high vibrational. Then I see the feminine and the masculine of, God, this is gorgeous. Oh my God, so beautiful. Two light beings coming together, right? This is within self, but also on the external. And of course, it also denotes to your beautiful magneticness here in terms of what you think about, you will bring about. There's huge feminine, yeah, with the water, with his softness, and then there's the strength of the masculine, but also with the bees specifically, you know how they're working together, they're flocking together to bring something about that's bigger than them. There's the cosmic connectedness here. So if you are in a relationship or have recently gotten into one, this is a highly connected one. Let me say this. If that's what you're seeking, expect it to come in. Wow, now we're really taking off. I love, love, love it. And it makes me so awake too and super happy because, you know, the light codes that we were talking about, the patterns that are coming in, some of you may actually be able to perceive those, you know, the downloads when you see the geometric flickerings that tend to do come in with some of the downloads, not all of them, but it's really, really amazing. I'm also seeing female reproductive organs. So something is really being brought to life, a birthing of self. Some of you could indeed be, you know, pregnant, or like, be careful if that's not what you want at this time, but there's a huge fertility to bring about a third energy. That's amazing. Wow. Let me read that card to you. Wow, Scorpio, this is a real treat. You're the first one that this deck wants to read. So amazing. 13. Here we go. Power of attraction. There is such wonder awaiting you. Exactly. Yes, Scorpio. I'm so excited. I hope you feel this because there's, you know, this is amazing. Sometimes we do, yeah, you would be feeling it because since you are so tuned in and so finely tuned too, you would be feeling the excitement of this. Some of you have been working with gratitude too, being very happy about what you have. Wow, this is crazy. I feel like everything's lighting up. Colors are more bright. It's absolutely fantastic energy coming in here for you, or that's how you show up currently. There are so many beautiful adventures and so much magic yet to be. Can you keep your heart open to what is coming towards you? This is crazy, crazy confirmation without surrendering your experience of this moment by becoming too future-oriented. You see, there's magic in this moment too, precisely. There is something arising within you out of the depth of your being. In this process, there is a shift in environment, both internal and external. A fertility is being stimulated. Okay. This is your time to play with that fertility, to conceive, create, and embark upon the process of transformation with an open heart and mind. You may not know where it is going to lead. Hang on. All you need to know is that it will be wonderful and exactly, perfectly what is needed. Beyond that, allow the energy of fertile growth and abundance that now flows so naturally and richly within you and around you simply to be. You are a big soul, and with that often comes big dreams. You might worry that you want too much out of life. Perhaps you think you are only capable of small dreams. If you have drawn, oh no, hang on. This oracle is here to guide you to remember that there are stages of creation. A house cannot be built without the flooring. No matter how beautiful the stained glass window you plan to install are, the walls need to be up first. Your big dreams are a work in progress, just like you. If you have been working on healing something within you, start a new creative project or just taken on a new job or relationship and feel that although you are getting some results, you are impatient for more, doubt that you can continue or ever find the zone or become proficient in the situation at hand, then this oracle comes as a reinforcement, and let it be that you are doing well. That which is worthwhile takes time to build. Celebrate each success, even the small ones. You are creating something of worth. Be patient, keep going, and trust. I feel a lot of you have been receiving this already, though, with the 9 of Cups and Ace of Wands and King of Wands here, and the invitation to connect, because there's so much, and you're going to be inspiring and motivating so many others here. Scorpio. Leave it at that? Yes. All right. Oh, the number 13 too. That's like a really, really important number to receive. That's when big things are starting to shift, starting to move for me anyways. Okay, dear Scorpio, I hope you accepted this apology of mine. I hope you could get something out of this reading. I'm sending you so, so much love, light, and shadow. If you wish to book, by the way, a private reading with me or higher guidance coaching call, please reach out at universalpowertarot@gmail.com. If you wish to be mentored as well, same thing, same address. I'm sending you so, so much love, light, and shadow. Thank you so much for being here. I love you. I'll see you next time. Bye.